Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. And I've got something that came in the mail the other day that I've been looking forward to from our friends. The return address, Shelbyville, Tennessee, means it's got to be coming from Musgrave. This is the single barrel pencil that one pencil was $10, and I thought, wow. But I really wanted to try it because it is really a wonderful piece of history. And so here's what came in the nice padded envelope was the invoice. Single barrel 106 single pencil, number 2, hexagonal cedar pencil, Musgrave Pencil Company. And then there's this really nice handwritten note. It says, "Kevin, thank you for ordering our beautiful cedar pencil. I'm also sending a classic sample to share or enjoy." So why would we spend $10 on one pencil? Because Musgrave, according to their website, the story is they had a shed on their property that they were dismantling, and they found a couple of big bags of cedar wood, cedar slats that Colonel Musgrave thought he had sold all of it, had shipped it all to Europe, but there were a couple bags that didn't go. They'd been sitting around for over 90 years, and they thought, wow, let's make some pencils out of them. So here's what was in the box. One, here's a cool little sticker for your wherever. Put it on your laptop, put it on your pencil bag. Genuine cedar Tennessee red. So that's fun, little sticker, we like that. And then you get this box, and it's just sort of a generic Musgrave pencil box that would hold a dozen pencils, and this is what they put it in when they shipped it. And here we'll take a closer look at the box. Again, it just has a little window here for whatever they put inside, and it's got the Musgrave logo, Musgrave Pencil Company, manufactured in the Pencil City, established 1916, where American pencils are made, Shelbyville, Tennessee, USA. Musgrave Pencil Company is a family-owned pencil factory operating in Shelbyville, Tennessee since 1916. Thanks to our loyal customers and dedicated employees, we've been providing manufacturing jobs in American-made product for over 100 years. So, okay, so you got a nice pencil box there. You could actually put some pencils in there. So here's what is in the box. I've got the Musgrave Single Barrel 106 Vintage Tennessee Red Cedar. And then here is the little sampler that they sent along with my single barrel pencil. And we've got a Musgrave News pencil. If you have never used this pencil before, I got to do a review on both of these. I love both of these pencils, by the way. Both of these pencils are round, and the News pencil has got a wider core and softer, writes very dark. And then, of course, the beautiful and simple Bugle pencil. But so those were the gifts. So really, I got 3 pencils for $10. But here's the star of the show: is this single barrel pencil beautiful gold foil printing here. And then on the back, you've got the Musgrave imprint, just like on the back of the box, in gold. But here's the story. Let me focus so you can read along with me. At the end of the 1930s, Colonel Musgrave sent his final export of Tennessee red cedar slats off to Europe's pencil factories. Somehow, a small number of burlap sacks filled with slats missed the boat. Years later, the sacks would be discovered in the wreckage of an ill-fated storage building that had collapsed. Grown in Tennessee, milled by Colonel Musgrave, and shaped today in the factory he founded more than 100 years ago, we think it's about time these slats had their chance to write a new chapter as the Single Barrel 106. There it is, and there's the story. So here's the pencil. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Of course, you see how dark it is. As you would expect, an aged wood has darkened over the years, and they did it beautifully. There's no eraser on this pencil. There is a black metal cap at the end. Very nice. And then there is the Musgrave Pencil Company logo, Single Barrel 106, vintage Tennessee red cedar. You can see that. Beautiful. Beautiful natural wood pencil. Again, we are hexagonal in shape here, and an absolute beauty. So I'm going to grab a pencil sharpener, and I'm not going to put this in my electric pencil sharpener because this is so special. This is such a piece of history, of American pencil history. I want to use it judiciously, so we're going to sharpen it by hand as soon as I can find a sharpener here. Okay, we're going to give this a sharpen. I've got my my Coom Magnesium Sharpener here. We're going to try that, and here we go. Let's just see how it sharpens. Put it in here. Look at that wood. Look at how dark that is from the years. Boy, you think of what the world was like, what Shelbyville, Tennessee was like when these wood slats were made over 90 years ago, back in the 30s. It's really cool. It's sharpening nicely. Nice long ribbons here of vintage cedar wood. Go a little further. Let's see. There we go. Okay. All right. There's our point. Now, let's, yeah, look at that wood. Yeah. Doesn't have a strong cedar smell, which I'm not surprised after 90 years. I'm sure a lot of the natural aroma and oils in the wood have dried out, but that's what has given it that beautiful dark color. So let me get some paper and we'll give this thing a test drive. Here's our sharpened Single Barrel 106 Musgrave pencil. Now it's we need to remember, while the wood is over 90 years old, the core is not. This is a new pencil with old wood. So if the core was 90 years old, I thought we might have some issues when putting pencil to paper, so to speak, but hopefully not. So let's just here's the Musgrave. Single Barrel 106. Smooth pencil, very nice. I cannot speak to the core. It is a little harder than the traditional Musgrave number 2 HB core. So I think that whatever core they used in this is a little bit different than what they were putting in, say, the Harvest Professional Series or the Tennessee Red pencil. This is a little firmer. It's holding the point very nicely. It is a smooth pencil, but it doesn't have the darker line. But it writes very nicely, and it's just fun to write with a pencil that uses such old cedar in its barrel here. So let's see. Yeah. Nice. And yeah, holding the point very well. Now, let me come in a little bit. This pencil, as I noted, has a cap on the end, not an eraser. So we're going to put a little of this down on the paper and check a couple things out. There, I'm finally getting that point worn a little bit. All right. Okay, not a long smudge drag with this pencil, and I'm not surprised. Like I said, the core does feel different. If any of our friends at Musgrave are watching, let us know how you classify the core here. And let's try some erasability tests. Well, that pink pearl sure makes it disappear, doesn't it? Okay. let's try a plastic eraser here. Very nice job. Yep, gone. And let's try a natural rubber eraser. Okay, one more. Let's see. How about an art gum? Let's see how that does. Okay. Well, I would say whether it's a pink pearl or a plastic or a rubber, even the gum eraser did a pretty good job, but these did an excellent job at erasing the marks here. Yeah, very good. Yeah, very smooth pencil. Yeah, nice. Again, it's really fun to be able to write with a piece of pencil history. So, you know, while $10 is a lot to pay for a single pencil, I think it's cool for those of you who collect pencils and want something really unique in your collection. It's certainly $10 for something made from found Tennessee cedar that's been tucked away for 90 years. It's a bit of a novelty, but it is really cool, and it is really a piece of American pencil history to have. So I will save this so I don't sharpen it too much and to write for special occasions. So thank you for spending some time with me as I kind of opened up and experienced this wonderful single barrel Musgrave vintage Tennessee cedar pencil. And we'll see you again real soon right here on Always Analog.